northern terminus of the Sheltowee Trace. I'm getting ready to take off on section 1, northern terminus to downtown Morehead. It is snow covered, but everything's melting. It's about 60 degrees. Big contrast to last week when it was 0. Here we go. Headed to Dry Branch Road. Bigfoot hanging out. You ready, Flokes? Let's do this, buddy. Floki trying out his new boots. First tracks in the snow. Bigfoot crossing. Crazy, it's supposed to get up to like 65 degrees today. Good old Kentucky winter. I know one thing, this is gonna be a tough hike with all this snow cover on. My feet are sliding everywhere. I will definitely feel this. Right off the bat on the Sheltowee, you're greeted with a great climb. Whew. It's a tough climb, and it's even tougher when you're walking on snow. It's melting, ice under it, it's collapsing. It's like walking in sand every step. We made it up though. First hill climb. Get on the ridge line, not too bad. Still slick, but it's all hard packed down. Not near as bad. Hopefully tomorrow enough will have melted that the roller coaster is not going to be brutal. But I'm not holding my breath because the roller coaster is always brutal. If you don't know what the roller coaster is, you'll see tomorrow. One thing is for sure, this is definitely a major wildlife highway. Haven't seen any human footprints. That's all it is deer, bear, probably coyote. Some sort of dog. Why not take the easiest path? They like hiking the Sheltowee too. Solitude out here. Only sounds are our feet crunching in the snow and the breeze. God, these climbs are brutal on this ice. Every step's earned out here today. Not a ton of stuff to see on this section. It's a lot of ridge walking. Don't make it any less wonderful. That's a cool rock. Gas line right of way. About 4.5 miles to camp. I'll be ready for it. Little game pond down there. Nice tree stand up there. Or hunting stand. Tonight's gonna be his first night sleeping in a tent. Anxious to see how that goes. the descent down to the Clark farm. Crosses the road there, right back up. And it's just 2.5 miles from there to where I'm gonna camp. It's pretty cool. Family picnic shelter and beautiful creek run, but they allow the Sheltowee Trace Hiker Challenge to camp in this field. 5 porta potties are there. Good people. I also got a spigot for hikers. So we're gonna go over here and fill our water up and move on down the trail. Spigot here, letting us use it. It's good stuff. Alright, we got a couple more miles to go to make camp. All right. Come on. Woo. Hang on, bud. Hang on, bud. Go. Go. Come on. Right here, bud. So what we're dealing with now is where it is got warm during the day and melted a lot of this. It don't matter how much traction you have on top, the whole piece breaks off and slides with you. Very dangerous. But 2 miles to camp. Mile and a half, something like that. Anyways, it's kicking my butt. But I got this. Onward and upward. I hit the top of this, and it's all downhill. My legs are heavy. Here, bud. That's new. There's my dream home. No joke. Come on, folks. Come on. Come on. All right. Zero me no. Alright, let's go. Running out of daylight. At some point the creeks went underground because this is dry. You see how much water is running. Trail right now. There's plenty of spots like this. It's gonna get nasty. I'm glad I'm going ridgeline tomorrow. Yeah, we've made it to the road where it crosses. Trying to find a place to camp. There might be a hole or alright, we're gonna set up camp right here. Got my SOL emergency blanket. That's what we use for a ground cloth, especially on this snow. But there's nowhere to put a tent other than on the snow. So let's get this thing up. It's the first time I've ever used this light. But this is my humble abode. It's kind of a mess right now because some idiot forgot to bring some kind of camp shoe. And my boots got really, really wet today. And I got on dry socks. And I don't really want to go out because, as you can see, I'm set up on snow and ice. It is what it is. But if I go out there, my dry socks are going to be wet. And they're going to get wet tomorrow anyways when I put these boots on. So, I'm kind of like heck with it. I'm laying in the tent, drinking a little Walcott's Old Fashioned pre-mix. I don't know, I bought it one day at Total Wine. That'd be good for on the trail. So I brought it, and it is very nice. Especially after the day I've had. There's some tough hiking today. Tried to set my chair up in here, but it didn't quite work out. But it does make a good table. Yeah, it needs to be right in the center. And anyways, I just decided to lay down. I'll lay here and drink a little of this and listen to this creek. And Floki's laying between my legs, and I don't see him moving anytime soon. Yeah, and that's my night. Been a long time since I think my last backpacking trip might have been 5 years ago. Like, true overnight. Probably about the time Panzer quit hiking. But I got this little boy now, and he stays right with me. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, we're talking to the camera, folks. I know I'm disturbing you, sorry. One eye's closed, one eye's almost closed. Alright, so I'm gonna have a good night. See you in the morning. Hopefully I can move and get this other 14 miles in and get to the truck. Probably ain't gonna be worth much after that, but hey, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Night, everybody. Alright, you hear that? I hope it rains all night and gets every piece of snow and ice off this trail. That was some rough stuff. Got the little boy here. He's wore out. Good times. I'm never complaining. I'm just telling you what's going on. It's been rough, but if it's easy, you don't remember it.